moment we have 22, but we have space for 24. So we're in line to get 2 more from our honeysuckle yard who are meant to just retire and live out their days. A lot of them are Cushing's disease, metabolic syndrome, a lot of arthritis, laminitis issues. They may not have laminitis now, but have some repercussions from their laminitis and need to come down. Specialist care, I would say, number one, you need to know your horse, because the horse, they all age differently. So the more you know your horse, the more you'll start to notice the changes, the behavior issues, and this is where we start to note any issues. We'll note any issues, any changes, and we'll discuss it with the vet, and according to his information we may be able to do something about it or not, where at that point we may start a quality of life process just to make sure that we are giving him the best care. A lot of them have had some welfare issues in their past. A lot of them have been emaciated, maybe not cared for in the best way that they could have. So it's our way of saying, hey, you're a horse, you may have worked for a long time or have had some problems in the past, but you can come and retire here and have a nice end of your life and just live it in style. It is very much like a spa for the older horses. They get all the care that they need. The girls who come down here absolutely love their ponies and treat them with respect. The day in the life of a retired horse, most of them we've decided need to live out. A lot of them have arthritis, so the fact that they can walk around in their paddocks and just limber up is a lot better for them than being in a stable and they stiffen up. Also, the fact that they get to graze naturally is so much better for them than having some feed supplements. We found that in nature they find what they need. So they'll come in probably once or twice a week, and they get a good groom and a good check over. Every day they get their feet picked out. They'll get a bath probably 3 times a summer just to make sure that they're nice and comfortable. And again, we'll also notice if they have grazes, bumps, anything unusual. So it just continues our checklist, our daily care checklist. Yeah, I love caring for the horses. I'm not a rider. I have ridden, but it's not my thing. I like to be able to give them a rewarding day. I feel that they've worked hard their whole lives, or they have had some welfare issues, and this is the place where they can come and just be a horse and enjoy. And it's nice to be able to provide that. Some of our ponies have had some serious repercussions from laminitis. So the lamini creates a problem in the foot, and their soles become very thin. Therefore, wherever they walk around, there's gravel or anything like that, we have to provide a comfort. So we give them some Mac boots. They're called Mac boots. They're like a trainer that we fasten on, so we can lead them to the field and it's more comfortable for them. Most of the time in the field they're absolutely fine because it's grassy and it's a little bit muddy, so it's softer on their feet. But our gravel walkways aren't ideal. Therefore, we provide the Mac boot. So they need to wear them to and from the field. So it takes a little bit of time to get to know how to put them on properly so they fit properly and they don't just fall off halfway. The vet has recommended that for some of the horses, they gather some debris or food stuff between the teeth, and that can cause some infections and inflammation of the gums. So he has recommended that we actually brush them if we can. Sometimes also using the hose to flush it out. It just keeps the gums a lot nicer, tidier, less infection risks. And then he'll check them on a regular basis. COPD is a condition that some horses can get and affects their lungs, so they have more difficulty breathing. Some of them will have to have some inhalers, so we administer the inhalers twice a day and just keep a close eye on them, make sure their breathing's okay, that they're not labored. Sometimes you can hear the wheezing from their nostrils or the crackling, so it's just a way of maintaining them, making sure they're okay. The solarium is a wonderful feature, so especially for the older horses, sometimes they'll get caught in the rain, they don't have a rug on, and they'll get cold. So as they come in, if they're shivering, we can put them underneath. Keeps them warm, dries them off, and also if we do some bathing of the horses, it just dries them off quicker, so we can put them out in the field without them rolling and getting muddy right away. We celebrate the birthdays of our ponies. Most of them have actual birthdays, so we make them fiber nugget cakes with a few vegetables and a few things we find out, dandelions, thistleheads, and sticky weed, their favorite, just to make a bit of a feature of it. You know, they're getting older, so it's nice to be able to celebrate it.